Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Skylines Parklife. This is my first video of the day. I'm gonna forewarn you, so I will be stumbling through my words, as I usually do. And as Carlos very nicely mentioned in one of my other videos of Animal Super Squad, I pretty much say that, you know, I can talk, I swear, or I can speak, I swear, in every single video I do. And he's not wrong. He's really not wrong. And I've already said it in this one technically too, so I'm keeping, you know, the trend strong. But yeah, welcome back guys. I don't remember exactly what I was going to do this time, but I do remember the main thing, and that was Amusement Park, and that's what we're going to be doing right now, right after. I know I said I was going to start immediately, but I think we really need some office stuff coming in, so that's what I'm going to do first here. And we're going to put them over here because I want to see if I can eventually switch this over to being fully just offices. Just because I think it'd be nicer. And I'm going to go ahead and put down another garbage thing, just because it's going to be a necessity very shortly. And we will put it, we can actually put it right here and it won't affect anyone. Because that one's at 100, that one's at 91. So, and then I'll be able to empty them and then, you know, sort on to the next thing. Let me go ahead and fix this, as I usually forget to do. I won't hit the escape this time. I'll actually just hit the exit button, and we're a lot better off that way. This, I think, is getting a little bit overcrowded for my liking, so I think I'm going to redo it. But we'll get to that when I get to that. No real rush right now, and I think a big part of this is they're trying to get over to here. Well, saying that, if they were trying to get over here, they would just take this way. But I mean, okay, so a lot of them are going that way, a lot of them are going that way, and then, yeah, they are going all the way into there. I don't know if I could, if it would be wise to build like a little bit here, and then over here over, I don't know. Those are just offices, aren't they, or commercial? I could do that, and then connect it up so there's a little way in, and that's, it shouldn't get too busy, I don't think. Maybe I'll do just that, and then this kind of connects these areas a bit. So I'll do this. Oh, definitely don't want to do that. That was not the plan. Promise. There we go. That was more the plan. So it's not a bit like that. So another way through. And that should be fine. This shouldn't back up, I hope. And it also gives them another way to get off to here if they need, and vice versa. So it may actually, I might not have to fix that area. I'm pointing at it in real life instead of with the mouse, which I need to be doing. But it might fix this area without me actually having to go in and do it myself. We'll see though. Okay. Amusement park. I was kind of thinking, make sure that I kind of had everything sorted there. I might actually remove some of the mods that I have, I'll be honest. Even like the simple ones I have, like Road Anarchy and all that, for the next Let's Play of this, I should say. Because this is going to be, you know, we'll fill out this area, we'll get to like 100,000 people, which won't take us very long, or well, 60, 80,000 people, and then we'll move on to the next one. But I want to remove the mods so I can go up to 100,000, maybe even 200,000 people without it lagging like crazy. Because yeah, I'm struggling a bit here. My computer is getting on a little bit, but it shouldn't be this bad. Okay, there's a bus stop there, so this is actually perfect for a amusement park, I believe. So we're going to do a main gate because it's going to be real big. And there we go. Wow. Okay, so we got a side gate, a souvenir shop, restrooms, game booths, carousels, cafes, and park plaza. That is really cool. So I guess I need to make this a, do I have to zone it a certain way? I guess not. And what, is there other types of zones now? I totally forgot about this. I could actually, in the future, I could actually do my own coal and stuff in the beginning. I forgot that completely. I need to probably do that in the future and make life a whole lot easier for myself. Because obviously if you're producing your own coal, it costs a whole lot less, and I think it even gets there a lot quicker if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be something to keep in mind. And I could even put this over here. Like, it can become that big. And we'll call this, just because I can't think of anything, we'll just call it Zanitor Park. Because let's be vain. It's good. Let me know if you think of a better name, which I know you guys will, and I will do that. So there we go. Now, so that'll be our entrance. Chirpy land. That's pretty great. I like that. And then we'll be able to build it all up on this. I think it's going to look really fun. One thing I'm going to do real quick, just because I kind of wanted to, is I just want to put one of these down. Just saves having so much dirty pollution, I guess. So we'll pop it down there. Make me feel a little bit better about ourselves, and maybe go ahead and fill this area in just to get some more offices going. So I'm trying to keep it running at the same time while, you know, doing other stuff, which we'll fill all that in, all this. And hopefully that'll maybe keep them happy for the meantime. And we'll do a university a little bit later on. Right now, we don't really have to focus on that just yet. Alright, so on to Zanitor Park. So let's go ahead and get the right thing open. So amusement park path with decorations. So it's $20 a sell. Oh, so they're the same price. Oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna go with this then. You know, I don't really like all the buildings around it, so I might actually take them away. I think that'll be better. And then we'll go ahead. We can actually do this maybe. We'll take some of this out and put some high density stuff in, because it wouldn't hurt to have over here. We'll like kind of have a mixed bag. All right, back to this. And we're going to do the decorative path because it makes sense to me, and it seems kind of wasteful not to, really. So we'll do something just along the lines of this. We'll just have it as like a big old loop. That seems good, and that could just be our starter here. And I don't know if these places need any sort of utility hookup, but we'll do that just to be safe. All right. Is that making that noise? I guess it is. Sure. All right. So, I thought I had like little Union flags there. So let's go ahead. One thing we could do is we could add a gate to this, which could look pretty fun. You know what? There we go. I can sort of do that. Maybe bring it to there for now. Kind of just want to make it look nice and have like a nice little gate to it, like you would kind of expect in real life. And this is just to divide it from the highway a bit, which I could put up the walled highways, which I think I might do for aesthetic reasons again, and I guess also they're not bad to have anyways for noise reasons. Noise. Again, told you. It's going to be one of those videos because it's my first one of the day. That's what I'm blaming it on. It's sticking to it. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. And then we can go ahead. Pretty fine there, I think. We don't really want another gate for now, I don't think. So we need the Park Plaza to start with. And I think right here is a good spot. And then we have the Amusement Park Cafe, which we can do there. A souvenir shop, which we want sorted near the front, because that's where they'll be exiting. Game booths, I think, go along the inside here. And a carousel can be up over here. What's this? Restrooms. Yeah, we'll definitely need that. And then I guess that's all we have for now, which is fun. But I think that's everything hooked up, luckily, with how I put it down. So that should be good, and that should sort of build up that area. By the way, thank you to everyone who liked the first episode and followed and subscribed and all that good stuff. I appreciate it very much. I saw that it was doing quite well. So thank you for that. Probably one of the better series in a while, so thank you very much. That's a bit of a steep one, isn't it? I see that they've added new things actually to this somewhere. I forget where it is. They added new like things you could do, but I don't know how to use them. Landscaping tools are not my thing. I would try to, you know, flatten this and everything, but I'm just going to leave it like it is because I would like to, you know, this could look better obviously, but I think it's just going to have be how it is for now. Oh, it's all pretty janky though, isn't it? Maybe I could like level terrain. Oh, but it doesn't level with it. Oh no. Let's bring that back. Maybe I just chose a bad spot in reality. Oh, well, that's just gonna have to be how it is. It looks like we probably filled up everything, didn't we? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 full. But this one is not quite full yet. But I want it to fill up. But I guess if I just need 5 full, I don't necessarily have to have that done. So I can do that. And that might help the situation for now. Just so we don't lose people and so on and so forth. We'll need a university at some point soon too, I realized. But that's fine. I can build it at some point here. I'm more focusing on parks. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. Even though I'm really not a fan of this now with how it's turned out because the hill. Well, I'm a fan of it, but it's just this bit. I can't. Oh, come on. I can't get along with this bit. It's a bit steep. It's got to be said, but you know. Can I like? Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. Thank you, move it tool. I can fix things. Okay, maybe remember what I said about the mods? I changed my mind completely. They're staying. Maybe just something like that. I mean, that's. Try to find a better place to put it, maybe. That's still not great, but it's better, isn't it? Maybe if I just straight up move it up here. Oh, crap. Why'd that take the thing away? There we go. I can do that and then come back in with this and fix that. Do a little curve. There we go. Sorted. So how are we doing with this so far? Does it say? So we've had 6 visitors thus far. I mean, that's something. Can I move this? Okay, I'll just figure it out myself. So yeah, it's got attractiveness. We have people constantly sort of coming in. We have enough entertainment for the next level. It's just getting to visitors, so that's great. We are missing power right now because of the distance that I've done. But that's fine because I can sort that out by maybe... I'm going to see if I can maybe add something else on the way in and make it work. Can restrooms like go there without looking all janky? No. that would be the answer to that. I think all of this is just pretty bad. I guess, I mean, don't really want it to look that way, so maybe I'll just do like a little power line just to get it connected for now until I can maybe come in and level it or fix something. Which I guess I could try. Problem is the road does sort of prevent that, which I could technically with this. Can I? Don't know how to get. So maybe something like that. So lower it a little bit. And maybe I can get it on this side. And it will still look funky. And this will look extra funky until I put it over here. But that might do it. I mean, that's better than it was, so I'll take it. It's a little bit of a climb, but you know, it's all for the views, because you get great views of our garbage-filled city. It's great. Alright, so that'll be the beginning of our sort of place over there. I think we're going to go ahead and build in some offices here. We'll just build in like a new little neighborhood over here. You know, because I think it's going to be a necessity, and hopefully I'll be able to change this over, like I said before, to, whatchamacallit? I'm great with words today. To just offices and things like that. So let's go ahead and do something like this. Oh, I didn't think that would actually be right. Don't really want to add it in there. Maybe like that. And we can bring in one down to here. I'm just trying to make not too crazy of intersections, so kind of just toying around with stuff. Kind of a learning experience every time I play this game, because I can already work with the intersection that's already here to have another little way in, because it might as well be at an intersection we already have, or that's at least the way I'm looking at it, and hopefully that's going to be the case. And then we could go ahead and maybe... How hard would it be to just do this? Having it going into here. I guess it could technically work, but maybe I'll just build my own thing. Alright. So this is a 3-lane? Yes. So like that, and I think this one's about there. Yeah. And then we'll just connect that up for the meantime. And we'll use good old 2 lanes for this anyways. So to get off of here, you can use this first of all. And we'll have it as a way to go this way. And just to be preemptive, so I remember not to just allow them to go around that way. Just so I'm set up for the future, I'm gonna do that. And then I'll also have maybe something like this for them to do that. That's okay enough for me. So that'll be a way for them to go this way when, you know, we end up building more over here, because that's very well probably going to happen, because I'll be building along the rivers more than anything. And then we'll have another one that will come. We're losing a lot of people, aren't we? I mean, I'd really like to get 5 of these full, but I don't know if that's maybe too far-fetched at this point. Because I really don't want to be well, I mean, we're not losing that many. It should be fine. Famous last words. So that'll work like that. In fact, I probably should go ahead and just make this a 1-laner. Like so. This probably would be better off as a 1-lane as well, but I'm going to keep it as 2 just to see what happens. Then we can go ahead and add in, so as the off-ramp to get onto here, or the on-ramp to get onto here rather, we'll do like this. There we go. So that'll allow them to sort of figure out where they need to go. And I think that is fine for what I'm looking to do. So if they're coming this way, they can get into here. And if they get into here, they can get out this way, and they can get out this way. So yeah, that should be fun. I just have to like double kind of check it in my mind to make sure what I'm actually planning is correct, because I'm not always certain about it. That seems to be okay. And then I'll go ahead and just build this back as a way of, if they want to quickly get out of here, they're able to do so. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and I guess figure this out exactly what we want to do. I could build this as two-way through, but I don't think it's really a necessity, is it? Okay. So we can come back down to here, I guess, and start on this bit. And maybe bring it to here-ish. And maybe I should use some of like the smaller roads for the center bit, sort of like I did here. Because it might, you know... I mean, this is probably not the best for traffic in the world, but it's also not doing too bad, honestly. So I may keep up the same sort of style of it. It could get bad later on, but live and learn. That's just what I do in this. At this point, I think it's well known. So one thing we could do, and yeah, I realize I have the little 2-lane ordeal right now. Because I was thinking maybe something like that as a little breakaway. And then we can bring maybe the same down here too. And then come into our smaller roads, which we'll keep as... we'll do these again, because that seems to work pretty well. And I don't know if... So why does this work? I don't quite understand that, but it somehow does. So we can do something like that again, which does look kind of funky and kind of nice. And then we could, I guess, do a bit of this. I'm trying to make it, you know, not as perhaps grid-like as I'm doing before. So I'm trying to do grids, but with, you know, little bits in here in between. And then this will be an even better way to get into this. So something like this, maybe. And we could just hook it back up, perhaps, or maybe even just leave it be. Yeah, we'll hook it up. There's like a little bit here I'd kind of like to fill in if possible. Yep. And then we could, this is fine, so I don't think we need to do anything with that. The only thing I worry about there is really just coverage when I start putting stuff down, or things down, yeah. For some reason, stuff didn't feel like a word that was real. I thought I was just making up a word for a moment. So how's this doing? This is, should be making its way up, I think. Yeah, we're nearly at 500, so we'll unlock some more stuff, which will be really cool. Traffic seems to be alright, which is great. I don't actually see any issues at all. This is probably still the busiest of anything, but it's just because I guess it's the main hub. So that's good. No real worries there. And this, I'm going to say, is okay to go ahead and get started with filling in. Because I kind of like to see how it fills in before I do more of the building, really. So we'll do this. We'll see if we can't put like a little park in some bit of this as well, because it could be nice. So there we are. And, I mean, for the park, we could even just have like a little one in the inside of this, which we very well might do. Because it'll be good for sort of everyone there. So we will need some more residential. So we can pop that in there. Some commercial could be good to have again. Along with more offices, of course, because they are in high demand. And we'll put them on the outsides here. Including this bit. And then we'll do the rest of this as residential as well. But the inside, I will say, for a park. Oh, okay, there we go. We have rotating teacups and piggy train. So that's really cool. We will be putting that down very shortly. So let's let's go ahead and just pop these down. And these people that live right beside the park should be quite happy. And then we can go ahead and make a little park in here. Not an amusement one, but just a nice little park. And luckily we can have just a small entrance and then a little side gate. Oh, I need to build it as a thing, of course. So we can just do that. I might actually just, is there a way to, oh, okay, so that's just how it has to be, I think. Oh no, it sort of works. There we go, I just didn't want to look so lumpy. So there we go. And then we can go ahead and we'll do this one again. It seemed quite nice. Oh yeah, and the side gate, of course. Which we could put right here. And we could put another one here as well. And go ahead and just have a bit that goes this way. And perhaps a bit that does... See, that's always a shame. What if I can... Okay, yeah, it looks weird when I do that, doesn't it? Unless I can maybe... No, it doesn't really let me toy with it quite as much as I would hope. That's fine, though. So I can do something like this around to here, and then maybe come out this way to here. And there we go. We gotta have a nice little park. And we are gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need some more hospitals and stuff, which over here probably needs a little bit worse at this point. It's been a little bit left out, I think, but this could probably do with just a small clinic and be okay. Over here I think we'll probably need a proper hospital due to the size of everything, which yeah, it says it fits there, but I think, yeah, that's because I have the anarchy on. Let me do that, and then let's go back to it, and now suddenly it doesn't fit anywhere, as it should do. So let's put it right there. That's pretty good coverage. It even covers a bit of the other side. How are we doing on this? So we are not doing well at all. That's how we're doing. So maybe we can do a bit of that. And that as well. And then for police coverage, we're okay actually. It's not too bad. We're lacking on the gel availability, but in the future I'll just make a bunch of prisons. And life should be good and fun and dandy that way. And I realized that I didn't put anything here yet, which this is actually all going to be residential, so we can just do that there. And then we can go ahead and add some cool stuff to our park just to make it more enticing. And by cool stuff I mean we can add we can add a little cafe. That'd be nice. Maybe like right here. Seems to fit well. And then some restrooms. Restrooms are good for everyone. And the chessboard's pretty cool. But maybe we'll do just like a little gazebo. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be like the most fancy park in the world. But I think something like that's nice. And we still need regular parks, honestly, because it's just the way that it is. But we can put like something like that there. And maybe a tennis court somewhere over here as well. Because when I think, you know, this is obviously a downtown area, which usually in this game at least attracts more young adults. Sort of like sporty things and tennis and stuff like that makes sense to me. So this is like a little plaza, which actually works right there perfectly. That's quite nice. So that looks good to me. And one thing I could do here is there's obviously a disconnect between these two bits, but I can kind of solve that by going ahead and making a walking path over. I'll just do it with the old school walking path, of course. Really want to make a trail at some point, the nature trail. I'm excited for that. Okay, I gotta find where I can put this without it freaking out. I might actually have to turn this off to do so. There we go. And I might build over this one, sorry. And then, oh, probably should have not built that far actually. Wish it didn't delete that entire thing. And then I'll have to delete this next one. There we go, perfect. And then Oh, okay, we are a big city, which means we have crematoriums now, which is going to be helpful for when the old graveyards start getting filled, or the cemeteries, I should say, which will probably be quite shortly. So we can have this come this way and line up to here. That's kind of hard to see where I was going. Mostly due to my fault for weird camera angle. And can that work? Yes, it can. Like that. And then I'm just going to erase these two little bits so nothing actually goes on top of that. And there we go. We have a way through, which should be used when the time comes in. It's already being used. Perfect. So, nice little walkway over, and hopefully more people will use that than anything. This is nearly full, and I'm really hoping I get the achievement for this. I just want to get them because it'd be nice to have. But this seems to be used to a degree. I like actually seeing them like sit on the benches and stuff like that and going in there. There's actually someone sitting here as well. So that's really cool. I mean, I never really expected it to be used that much, so it's really nice to see. So one thing we could do is, I guess, start with the crematorium availability, because I'm sure we'll probably be getting, I mean, semi-close to that on the cemeteries. So we'll pop one down here. Maybe snap one in over here as well. And that should be enough to get us going for the meantime. I look forward to fixing up this area. Once this is gone and I get all these deleted, I'm going to switch this all over to offices, because I think we can get educated enough to where it's not going to be a problem. Speaking of education, I probably should, you know, make another way in. Oh, okay, that's some pretty nasty traffic all just trying to get into this bit, isn't it? Trying to think of a good way to fix this. The best way I can think of actually fixing it is, because I know that's definitely going to back out very shortly. The best way I can think of fixing it is deleting these two roads and just having it as only a right turn, and then not linking it there, so you have to go in to here and get in there. Oh, I just got professional dumper, so I got the achievement. That means that this one's full. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually make a solution to this, which I don't want to do here, actually. I actually want to put it out a little bit farther away from this. So let's do just that. We'll actually do this, where we have a wrong thing. We'll have like a 2-lane road, so it'll be... There we go, third time's charm. We'll have a 2-lane road, so it seems like, you know, we can build some nice stuff off of this later on. But we're also going to just have like a nice little dirt road. Oh, the asymmetrical one too. Do I still have that installed? I don't know if this is installed or if that's part of the game now. I hope it's part of the game now, because that would be amazing. But we'll have like a little thing here, which is just... maybe a little bit too far, actually. So we'll have this, and this can be a nice little incineration path. So we'll have something like this, and we'll see... Okay, I need to hook that up, obviously. Future reference there as well. So we can do that. Back to this. So now we can go ahead and start emptying these, and then when they're emptied, it'll be, I think, a hell of a lot better than it is now. So, and one thing I might as well do, just so that one doesn't get so packed, is go ahead and just link those up, and maybe even like this. So that gives even another place to be able to get off to. So what's happening here? Did I mess up? Oh no, it was just unlinked for a moment. That's fine. So yeah, a lot of garbage trucks going to be coming here for a long time now. But that's fine, because it's going to be helping us a lot. And I'm pretty happy with that. So there we go. We've got that sort of sorted, and it should hopefully start cleaning out the city a little bit too, because I know that was definitely an issue. And this is probably already filled up as much as it can do. No, but it's pretty close. it's going to be, that one's like pretty much jam-packed. Obviously they can only do so much, so I probably in reality will have to build more of these, which I have the funds, so I might as well. I'll double down. So this will be the only sort of polluting thing, hopefully soon enough. I'll switch over to maybe not having such bad pollution in the ways of that as well soon. But yeah, I'm gonna need, I think, to go ahead and turn all of this into offices, because I think we're just like in dire need of it thus far, which is great. I like that, you know, everyone's wanting to or needing to work. It's just kind of crazy. So let's turn all that into offices. And then next, yeah, so this is a problem. I mean, it's not like a huge problem, it's just, it's not how I like it. And there's a lot of people walking, which is pretty crazy. So what I could do what I'm thinking here is deleting that, which is a shame that deletes these, but sort of a necessary evil. Same with this, I'll keep that bit. And then maybe I could connect this to here. As, you know, one of the ways in, because I don't think there's just this way in for now from that point. So let's see. It's not beautiful. That is very sure. Didn't want to do that. And I just realized it's the wrong road too. Let me turn this on and I can update this as well. There we go. And then, there we go, it did it for me already. So that should help a little bit, I hope, because it would just be more direct traffic, and they bunch up here a little bit more instead. That's the hope, at least. Seems to work right now, and that's the most important thing. So, okay, we're good with there. We've got all this. They're hard at work. This is probably, yeah, I mean, they're all, like, pretty much jam-packed, but this is emptying. It's 91%, 85%, 194. Jeez, okay. Yeah, so our processing rate is definitely a lot lower than what we want, but we have the ability to do this, so we'll do it. And how's our amusement park doing here, actually? So yeah, we have a lot more expenses than actual income, but we are getting this. I think our entertainment level could be higher. So that's what we'll do now. We'll just add in, only one more thing, just not overdo it. But we'll do the teacups, because I think that'll look really nice. So we can go ahead and just put that here. So there we go. We got the rotating teacups in. So that'll help, I think. And I'm just gonna see if this... There we go. That looks a little nicer. For this, I can kind of level them out a little bit so they don't look so janky. Maybe I think hillside was not the best idea I've ever had. I think it was a good idea in theory, but not in actual practice. But there we go, we got that, and that's all fine and dandy. And I'm just curious here real quick, like, is there... This felt like, yeah, like a good area for multiple exits and stuff. This wants to connect to pretty much everything, though. There we go. Oh, that looks good. Is there a way to... Oh boy. Yeah, that is a look, that's for sure. Let's see if I can just level this. So I'm really not accustomed to these, so I feel like this might go poorly. But I'm assuming if I just do that, I need like the Roller Coaster Tycoon ones where it's just in little squares and I couldn't mess up much of anything. So let's see if that was a little bit better. I know it's not going to be perfect, but it does look better already, and that's the main thing. I just realized I have room anarchy. Let me make sure that's not being a problem, because that might not actually be something you can do. I'm just dumb and didn't think about it. So back to this. Okay, so you actually can't. Okay, so that's not a thing you can actually do. It just was letting me because of the thing, which is fine. It'd be kind of nice though, I think, if you could. Yeah, it sort of looks nice having it like that. Don't want to delete the entire thing, so just have to do that for now. And then get connected to there. Maybe another one to here. Kind of makes a quicker way through, I guess, as well. So there we are. And then we'll go ahead and, because we have the facilities and the money, so we can put the piggy train in here. And now we've got that going on too, which is fun. So perfect. We'll see if that boosts that up anymore. Is this all just parking? Okay, yeah, it is. I was like, geez, that's a lot, but we're fine. We are fine for now. So I'm guessing this is still like, yeah, hard at work. How are we doing with actual emptying? Seems a lot better. I think that's just going to take a little while, so we'll leave it be. And I guess the next thing, this has helped a lot, obviously, with traffic, it looks like. So that's good to see. I'm just kind of looking around and seeing if there's anything I want to address. Obviously, this could be a lot better, but I think I'll just redo this entire area when it comes to building in here. Like, all of this is screwy as can be. But it's just because I've put things here, and I'm blocking it mostly with garbage trucks right now, which shouldn't be a problem later on. I guess we could work on a university. I think that could be wise, but we'll do that next episode. But, you know, we went ahead this episode and got a amusement park done, which is pretty sweet. So I'm pretty happy about that. And we've done a good little bit. We've added a new area, and then the next one we'll go ahead and add even more of an area, probably over here and over here. Keep expanding. We'll probably turn this all into high density because it's probably going to be a necessity yet again. And then another way off of here probably. But yeah, we'll just keep trying to grow and see how it goes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys in the next episode of Cities Skylines. Parklife, there we go. I got there in the end. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And again, if you want to get this game, it is in the description. It is about $7 on Humble Bundle currently. And if you buy it there, you get it, well, a lot cheaper, but also it helps me, and it also helps charity at the same time. So feel free to check that out. The link will be in the description, and also as a pinned comment. But thank you so much, and goodbye. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm Zanitor, and please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out very much, and I hope to see you guys here again. Goodbye.